In the beginning, there was a man with an idea of a way to make money and power without doing much for it. These people exist even today and still use the well-proven ideology to hasten their creation of heaven on earth. You need to be popular and charming to perform this trick, just as all the best con men are. You also need friends, and for some ceremonial jiggery-pokery, a selection of theatrical hats and silly costumes. Gather your friends and explain the religion you wish to represent. It may be an existing religion, but in order for this to work, you need to change it slightly so that it will fit in with your needs and desires. Promise these friends that they'll be very rich and powerful, but in order for the plan to work, they need to convince other friends in the same way. As they're at the beginning, they will have the most to gain, and the quicker people join, the more blessed they will be. When you have enough mates and mates of mates, you'll need a rule book which can put together to satisfy the needs of this new council, with which you can be the head. Make sure that the book has enough contradictions to always prove your point, and in case of future problems that may arise, then fill it with non-understandable predictions that can be argued your way later. Likewise, so that no one can hold you responsible, you need a god to worship, with written down words to get you off the hook if any awkward questions are asked. You'll have to appear poor and humble by establishing a charity status to govern your income. Don't worry about this, because you'll still be rich, yet you own nothing, plus it's tax-free. After all, you can't take it with you when you die, and that's just how it works. Now you have your inner circle, you will need to find some gatherers to spread your word. To spread God's word. The gatherers will need to be housed and looked after, at least to start with. Give it time and they'll believe what you preach them, and, well, because God, or at least you, will be kind to them. These are the sales team, and they need the perks to keep them going. Now you will find the money rolling in from the crop of souls that will be harvested for your own gains, and those who help to start will benefit as well. Remember to give some of the money back, so this can be used to build temples to your God and yourself, and this will increase the new recruits, legitimize the cult, and most importantly, it will bring in more cash. Don't forget to build a plush house for your gatherers, and that should be near the temple. This will make the sales team look important, and it will keep them loyal. If a sales team member should stray in the future and face the sack, then you'll have much to lose and become an outcast with no real skills to do anything. The beauty of this con is that you can promise everyone that they will get your riches in another life if they don't in this one. And just to rub the point in, tell them if they don't believe, then they are damned forever with pitchforks up their arses. Make sure to include the villain in this. He can be blamed for all that is bad in the world, and tell the crop that they are in danger of him stealing their souls. This means you can generally pin on him any opponents that occur, especially scientists, clever dicks, or anybody that may try to upset your apple cart. If this still doesn't work, then you can use the rule book to damn them in this life and set their own community on them. If you get enough power, you can even have them killed. Remember, all you need from your crop is their belief, and that will lead to cash. The best way to do it is get to the children as soon as possible. Evolution has shown us that human survival depends on learning from your elders as soon as they can, so that they can avoid danger. Now, they will trust everything that you tell them. Try it out with a bit of a tooth fairy joke and see what I mean. So what do your mates get? Well, don't worry about them, because they'll get riches aplenty and plenty of titles. Plus they get a chance to inherit your position if you die or retire. And they in turn can promote their mates to the next step of the pyramid, who will of course do the same for their mates, etc. But the crop, they'll just continue to produce, and they'll get some really nice words of kindness. If you make If you make it to the big time, make sure you get some members of the political parties. It doesn't matter which party, in fact, the more parties the better. They can get you planning permission and tax reductions and everything you need. This alone can save you money to build the mother of all temples that people will look up to and say, blimey, these guys must be doing something right. To be this powerful, I really ought to take them seriously. Sit back and enjoy.